I'd like to now introduce Joylon Maugham, QC.
Thank you, everyone. Forgive me, I'm a little undercooked. I've been working on a judicial review, but I read a speech on the train. This noble continent, comprising on the whole the fairest and the most cultivated regions of the earth, enjoying a temperate climate, is the home of all the great parent races of the Western world. It is the foundation of Christian faith and ethics. It is the origin of most of the culture, arts, philosophy, and science, both of ancient and modern times. If Europe were united in the sharing of its common inheritance, there would be no limit to the happiness, to the prosperity and glory which its 300 or 400 million people would enjoy. Actually, that's not the speech I wrote, that's Churchill in 1946. Britain does not dream of some cosy, isolated existence on the fringes of the European community. Our destiny is in Europe, as part of the community. That is not to say that our future lies only in Europe, but nor does that of France or Spain or indeed of any other member. The community is not an end of itself. The European community is a practical means by which Europe can ensure the future prosperity and security of its people in a world in which there are many other powerful nations and groups. We Europeans cannot afford to waste our energies. That's not my speech either. That's Margaret Thatcher. Many who fear and oppose Europe are like the fat boy in Pickwick. They want to make your flesh creep. They think we are always going to lose the arguments in Europe. That is defeatist and wrong. The single market was a British idea. Breaking open state monopolies was a British idea. If we tried to huddle back into some private yesterday, we wouldn't have any alliances we could make. Others would make the rules, and they would impose the rules on us. That's not me either. That's John Major in 1993. There must be no attempts to remain inside the European Union, no attempts to rejoin it through the back door, and no second referendum. The country voted to leave the European Union, and it is the duty of the government to make sure we do just that. Rather than second-guess the British people's decision to leave the European Union, the challenge now is to make it work. That's not my speech either. That's this government, but a few days ago. I can't seem to find my speech, but I do ask you this. Which vision of our nation, which vision of our country's relationship with our nearest neighbours, our closest friends, our cultural allies, the biggest market in the world, key to our future prosperity, better reflects the country that we want to be? Is it of Churchill and Major and Thatcher, or is it that language of a couple of days ago that harks back to but a few years before Churchill spoke? Thank you very much.